Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to part 2 of the Tournament of Aces reaction. I guess I'm doing all 3 of these, and of course, I've listened to the first one already, so here we are, another set from Louis Ricciotti. I am excited to hear this because I loved the first one, but also I feel like I'm not going to be able to say too much for the analytical side of things this time, just because there's not too much to say about blending songs together and doing one of these sort of medleys. That doesn't mean that it'll be bad, but it just means it's hard to, like, give you something of substance to add to these. Either way, I'm going to listen to it and hear what Lucas has, so without further ado, let's go! Strong start. I think what some of the fun is for this is not knowing what song's coming next, how they're gonna blend any of it together, and sometimes I don't even know the song. But that makes it that much more impressive to hear how smooth the blending ends up being. That one was pretty stark, just because of the difference in bass resonance. The low end is a lot lighter now. What a great energy. I've said this in so many of my reactions to Project Wingman and Ace Combat. I love how composers make songs feel like you're flying. It's one of my favorite traits. One of my favorite genres, I guess, is like flight music. It's so good. There's just such an endless optimism to him, a bottomless pit of hope. This is a really good one. I don't think I've heard this theme before. I feel like I would have remembered this one. This is a really nice song. Ooh. A new one. Is it? That's gotta be. Ooh. Okay, change in tempo. Nice introductory blend on this section, by the way. Having that, like, that fall in there, introducing that a few measures ago. It's a really good motif to, like, tie to. Glues the sections together really nicely. That's building up. Was that a jet? Was that a jet engine? I just realized that wasn't a normal swell, like a cymbal or something. It sounded like a jet engine. You're cheeky. Oh, nice resolution there too. You gotta go up. And here we are. Oh, I love that chord. I don't recognize this one either. But it also has been a while since I've heard some of these songs, so it might just be my old age getting to me. Oh, really strong trumpet there. I mean, you gotta have a strong trumpet. It's like the triumphant instrument. I love how this settles in on its phrasing. And definitely a new section here. Ooh. Okay, this has to be like using a reprise or something here. Maybe the very end of a song as like the bridge. I love that adjustment to the chord too. Like filling it out a little bit more. See if it does it again. Yeah, it keeps that high end on there for that one. Oh, that was so cool. What a way to end it. Lucas, damn, just consistently amazing work with these, for real. So I think the most interesting thing to mention this time around is that I only thought there were 2 songs in there, and I only just realized at the end that I'd only heard 2, and I was focusing on 2 melodies. But there were 7 titles, like 7 games that were featured in this apparently. So where were they? You know, like that's what I'm talking about when somebody blends these things so well together that you don't know unless you know. You have to be in on it to be able to figure out where all these themes are because it blends so seamlessly. Apparently there was a bunch of other stuff in here and I just didn't notice. I mean, overall, I was probably hearing like the main shifts between like the major songs. I heard those. I could tell that the music was going through different motions and changing, but there's probably other stuff that's like layered in here that I never would have been able to guess and just works so well. I don't know if he's like pitching songs up or if he's using everything in the original key. That's kind of hard to tell too, because I wouldn't know otherwise if that was happening. And that would be a really neat way to kind of nestle in some more songs, is just to adjust them to a new key. And it might sound a little bit weird to those who know those themes, but it would blend so much better overall, especially if you need to have multiple things stacked on top of each other. So, man, what a track again. Lucas, fantastic job. Like, round of applause yet again, 2 of 2. I know there's a third part I need to get to yet. Outlaw Justice and my executive producer Q has thrown me all 3 parts to this, and I will be getting to it probably next month. So if you want to see that, I suppose you can always follow me and support me to watch that. But I think I've said all I can about this. Like I said, not much really to add other than those few extra details of me not knowing what to expect. And I did talk quite a bit during this video this time around. So I think I've got all my thoughts out of the way and I'm not going to yap any further. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you have something else you want me to get to, by all means, let me know in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you want to guarantee that I listen to something much like Outlaw did for these, you can always go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships, and there is a tier that will force me to listen to whatever you want, from whatever you want, by whoever you want. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad, that's why it's a guarantee. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe you just want to follow me and support me for those other parts in the future, then you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!